I may not show in the past 3 days, but a man has been through a lot. I'm okay now, but I have been very stressed. I haven't showered in 2 days. I didn't eat properly and things of that nature. And um, it was because of my dog. My dog Kane, I had him since he was 5 or 6 months old, something around that range. I paid around $4,000 for him. What a really nice dog. I love him a lot. This week on Wednesday, it was the day after I uploaded my video. He had a seizure for the first time, and there was no alert. I brought him in, as I would every other day from the Texas heat, and I brought him in, and I put him in my room. I go back to go get food or something. I come back and he's there having a seizure. At first, I was extremely scared, but I knew not to try and wake him up or something like that. I knew that you just kind of let it run its course, and they would snap out of it, which is what exactly occurred. He was normal after that. I called in emergency vet. They told me that I should bring him in if he experiences another seizure today. About 5 to 6 hours later of that day, he had his second seizure. I took him in with my dad. He drove me and my dog to an emergency vet around 9 p.m. and we waited there for about 4 to 5 hours. And we got out at around 1 a.m. I spent $900 that night on the vet bills and stuff like that. And they ran a bunch of tests. There's still going to be results coming in, but those tests came back negative for anything bad, blood related or something like that. And they think that it might be something in his genetics that may have given him the seizure, or something going on in his brain. More than likely genes. It's this type of seizure that they think it is. I will get confirmation on that later on. And I also got some pills to basically control his seizure. Only got 30 pills of him, and I'm supposed to give him 5 pills every 8 hours, but I only give him if he had another seizure. I was awake all night pretty much, sleeping in my computer chair. It was really garbage. I would wake up every 30 minutes, and I probably only slept for 2 hours that night, and my dog was fine. My dog was in the room with me. I take him out. I go back inside, my mom's out there, and he has a seizure because he saw another dog. That was the third seizure. I decided to give him pills shortly after that. After the pills, he became very sleepy for about 5 hours. Then when he got back up, he was very hyperactive. Usually the side effects of those would be drowsy. He was not in this case. He would want to play for 3 to 4 hours straight. It was extremely annoying. His behavior completely changed. He was having memory problems as well. He would bump into the side of a wall, bump into my mic stand, bump into me, ram into me, basically. He would have trouble eating, it looked like. Thankfully, he did drink fine and poop and pee and stuff like that. And it seemed all good, except that he couldn't recognize some of his toys that he already knew what they were. I'm not sure because of sound or the memory problems or something like that. Anyways, fast forward to today. Those pills were about to run out. So I went to a vet today, and the vet got the dog in. They did their own tests and stuff like that. He got a bunch of shots for rabies and things like that because they were about to expire. Yada, yada, yada. Doctor comes in and says, hey, man, your dog most likely has this type of seizure. We're going to wait on those other test thingies. And I'm going to prescribe you these pills. You should go get them today or sometime soon. You get them at any pharmacy. I was like, cool, dude. All right. So I go back home at around 1 p.m. or something like that. I rest for a bit. I eat some food for the first time. And I also got some sleepy pills for my dog because he was extremely annoying. He would pound. He would circle around the room, always rub against me stuff, and would want to play for an extremely long time. So I did get some sleepy pills as well. Really good stuff. And I gave him some of that when I got home, as well as the more dose that I already got from the emergency vet. I returned back home. I maybe took a nap for about 20 minutes or so, and then I gotta get back up because I gotta go to the pharmacy to pick up the pills. I have to do that because they were gonna expire tonight as of this recording. So I went to my local pharmacy. I said, hey, I need the stuff. I gave them the prescription. They said, okay, come back in 1 hour. I go back to my house. I work on I work on a TDS video. I go back to the pharmacy. And guess what they do, man? They say, yeah, they're ready, but they're pretty expensive. I say, what does it cost? $600 for 130 pills. That is outrageous. I tell him, well, what can I do about it? He said, you can go try going to HB, which is a massive grocery store food chain here in Texas, and they also have a pharmacy there. I go to the local HB. That took about 20 minutes. I go there. I said, hey, I need some of this. He says, yeah, that's cool. We do have that, but unfortunately, we can't prescribe you that because you already prescribed it at that place, and that process takes about 1 or 2 days to bring it over here. I don't know how that makes sense. It should be like, you know, instantly right there, but it's not. He said that I could get it right now if I call my doctor. I called my doctor. He doesn't pick up. Very annoying. I call my mom and dad, say, hey, I need to get these pills, but they want to charge me $600. I try to go to HB to get it cheaper, but I can't. They won't allow me until tomorrow or the next day, but I can't do that because a dog will die if I do not get those pills. So I'm kind of a bit scrambling on mine, and I decided to drive back to the local pharmacy that I was at, CVS. I decided to drive back to there. And I proceed to ask, can I only get 21 pills? And they're like, sure, you can get 21 pills. And I was like, great. Those are going to last him for about 3.5 days because the dosage of those are much more than the pills I got from the emergency vet. So I paid $112 for those. And then I proceeded to go back home. And here we are today. And that was the story. I am doing this on 1 hour sleep. Only have 1 hour sleep before I drove to the vet and then back and forth with the pharmacies, and I took like a very, very short nap. It sucked. This sucks, but thankfully the dog is fine. I think I'm back to normal. I don't know how I drove that. I drove for a total of 3 to 4 hours on 1 hour of sleep, and I was standing up a lot, you know, shopping and stuff like that, and you know, dog. I don't know, man. I can't really remember a whole lot. I was kind of sleepy, but yeah, I'm good now. I hope my dog is all right. This is a big life change for him. I gotta give him meds constantly. He is not the same anymore. He changed. Hopefully, those are just side effects that only last for a bit. Maybe he'll get back to himself weeks or months later as he will adjust to the meds, because the meds do kind of make him dizzy and kind of make him anxiety and stuff like that, which the sleepy pills do help calm that down as well. Hopefully, it all goes well, guys. Wish me luck. But I think I'm going to take a break for a bit. I feel like garbage. I don't want to really do stuff as of right now. I'll come back on, I don't know, Monday or whenever I feel like it. I don't really give a shit to do a video right now. I just have no motive. I tried to do that earlier today. Maybe I might pop out on Sunday. I don't know, man. I just really need a break. But yeah, wish me luck, guys. I don't know how the hell I'm still awake recording this video when I only had 7 hours of sleep in the past 3 days. How cool is that, guys? What a machine my body is when it's you know, just desperate to help, you know, family. Do anything, man.